Hi Vogues, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer of Custom Chic, and if you're new here, let me be the first to welcome you. My channel focuses on fashion, travel, and overall lifestyle. So if that is the kind of content you are into, then I would encourage you to subscribe, share, like. You definitely want to hit that bell notification so you do not miss an upload. I upload videos every Wednesday and every Sunday. And my Instagram, if you don't do so already, make sure you follow me. Yes, this is a shameless plug, customs_chic, where I show you guys all of my travel adventures, all of my lifestyle adventures, all of my fashion adventures. So today's video is much anticipated, much awaited recap of my trip in Ghana for Afrochella 2021. Actually, I didn't just go for Afrochella, I went for the vibes. Because let me tell you, no one Decembers like Ghanaians do. And if you haven't been, you are really missing out, and you need to get on the bandwagon. This is my second time going to Ghana, and I absolutely loved that I went back. I have so much fun that I'm almost thinking about making this like a yearly and annual are synonymous. Okay, I'm thinking about making this an annual trip. This time I went during the Christmas holiday. The first time I went in 2019, I was actually there for New Year's, so I rung in the New Year's in Accra with all of my really good girlfriends. Well, not all of them, but two of my really good girlfriends, and it was a blast. So obviously this is a fashion channel, so let me give you guys some details about what I have going on right here. This is an oversized cowl neck top from Shein. I actually got this in a large because I thought I needed that because the girls are always girling. I didn't. I probably could have gotten away with a small. That's just how oversized it is. So this has a lot of different things going on right now, some shapes, some movements. Y'all, I done nip tuck this thing so much, so just to give this a look. I love a good V-neck. And it's a little bit like off the shoulder, or at least I try to make it that way. So you are getting clavicle and décolleté all day, courtesy of moi. This shirt really does not look like this at when it's sold. So if you purchase this, because I will put the link down in the description box, and it doesn't do this when you wear it, just keep pulling, keep nipping, keep tucking, it'll work. These earrings, I am so hippie. I got these from an Instagram boutique. They were actually gifted to me by my good girlfriend Toya for Christmas. Black owned, love the asymmetrical kind of shapes to this, and it has just one gold like wire going down. Truly a statement piece, and it absolutely goes with everything. So I will put her information also down in the description box. It is party on top, a bum on the bottom. So I just have on some regular jeans from, I don't even know. So I just know I am fully clothed on the bottom, right? I don't have any shoes on because this is a recap. So Ghana 2021, how did it differ in terms of my first trip? Very quickly, when I went in 2019, obviously the panorama, the pandemic, the pendulum, the pendulum, all of the P words that we are calling COVID-19 was not a thing in 2019. So travel experience was very different. My initial time going to Ghana, I flew United in conjunction with South African Airlines. So it was a direct flight from Washington, D.C. You're asking me why am I flying from D.C.? Because I live in Florida. So I took a flight from Orlando, spent some time with some friends in D.C. and then took a straight flight from Washington to Accra. That was about a 9-hour flight. Same thing coming back, Accra to Washington, straight flight operated by South African Airlines, and then United from DC back home. South African Airlines, I don't think they're defunct, but they no longer have that flight itinerary, so that was not a flight option for me. This year, or last year, actually, let me mind my manners. First of all, Happy New Year. This is the first video of the year. I can't believe I was 5 minutes into this talk and hadn't said that, so my bad. So 2021, I flew TAP, which is a Portuguese airline, and then I flew Turkish Airlines on the way back. Never flown any one of those airlines before. It was actually a really good travel experience in terms of like COVID protocols, social distancing. The planes were not filled to capacity going, but coming back they definitely were. My flight to Accra, when I landed in Lisbon for my layover, packed, jam packed. Anyway, what did I stay this time, or where did I stay rather? This time I stayed at the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel, and y'all, service is top notch. Last time I went to Accra, we stayed at the Holiday Inn and the Marriott, so we had two different accommodations. The Marriott was I'm a Marriott girl, so I will always, if there's a Marriott property to be chosen, I will more than likely choose the Marriott property. But this time, I was like, the Mob and Pick, that's where it's at. They have free breakfast. I don't even eat breakfast on a regular, and I was down there every day. You understand? Like, it was just so good. So I arrived at the airport. We had to take another COVID test on site before we were even allowed to leave the airport. So customs and immigration, that process was fairly easy when we landed at the airport, when I landed at the airport. And what took the longest was waiting for our test results. It was a little bit of like just inefficiency, but neither here nor there. I mean, that usually happens in most countries, right? Our government is really, we don't know. Nobody knows what they're doing right now. But anyway, so I get there. They have a chauffeur service, so somebody can come pick you up. They offer either group accommodations or personal. I just chose the group because it was complimentary. And I ended up being the only person during that time that was picked up. So they picked me up. I get to the hotel. I check in. Everything is lovely. I mean, it's decorated to the brim for Christmas. There's decorations everywhere. The vibes is nice. It is just amazing. And their customer service experience is like by far one of the best. I don't think the Mob and Pick is a 5-star hotel. I think it's a 4. I'm gonna rate it a 5. Okay, how about that? Because this is my channel, so I'm gonna rate it a 5. And so they have you know, butlers and all kind of things, just all of the work. So I come in, the guy is like bringing my bags to my room. He has gloves on, all of the things. Also, because I didn't vlog the entire time, I'm just going to be kind of talking through my travel experience and my vacation experience and insert clips so that you guys can actually see, so that I'm not talking in a vacuum. So day one, I was pretty tired. I came in, I think I ordered something to eat in the hotel room, and I was knocked out for the count, especially because the following morning I had a super early appointment with Adora Beauties, obviously, to get these magnificent braids. So I'm going to show you guys a little snippet of like Accra in the morning. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning when I'm shooting this. So this part is a little bit outside of the city of Accra. It's another kind of like, it's just another city. It wasn't too far from my hotel. It was about like a 25-minute drive. Obviously, there's morning traffic. That is par for the course for any city. And that time, it was it was Tuesday morning. So I'm dead smack in the middle of these people's work week. I took an Uber. Usually every time I went somewhere, unless I had multiple places to go, then I utilized the hotel chauffeur service, which was, it was like $22 an hour. And I ended up just kind of making friends with the guy, and I made it do what it did, right? So I got my hair braided, and then I came back. Once I got back in the hotel, I was starving. I had not eaten anything, so I was like, let me give you guys kind of like a mini tour of the Mob and Pick. So I come in, and I realized that there's a wedding going on outside. And I was like, because I was going to go by the pool, chillax, relax, like get something poolside. But no, baby. I was like, I'm not going to be a wedding crasher. So I go back upstairs to my room, and I'm showing you guys a video of me kind of just like overlooking the wedding scene and all of the things. Now, tisk on me, because I did not buy my Afro tickets. I did not buy my Sip and Slay Ghana tickets. I didn't buy any tickets before I left, because my trip was, I didn't book my trip until like November, like the first week of November. That's probably not even true. I don't think I booked until closer to like Thanksgiving. And only because I hadn't realized that I was gonna go. The last time I went, it was a little bit more planned out, and I had my ticket probably by October. This time I just kind of flew by the seat of my pants because I knew what I was doing. So, all right. Day 2, I realized that I need to buy some tickets, so I get dressed up. Here's a clip of my outfit. Good morning. It is officially day 2 in Ghana. I have been here since Monday night. Yesterday, you all know I went and got my hair braided. I let you guys all know that. Yo, it's giving. Now that it's nice and dry, it's super lightweight. I love it. I'm very happy with it. It was fairly inexpensive if you take out the fact that I had to fly to Ghana to actually get it braided. I paid $75, hair included. I went to Adora Beauties, and I'll put her link down in the description just in case you guys are ever out in Ghana. But listen, it is an entire slay. Like she did such a good job. The girls there are great, very responsive, like made sure I was okay. I mean, it was an 8-hour ordeal, and I got hungry. I got hangry, not at anyone, but I just kind of got like shut down after a while. So this top you guys have already seen before. This is from Leticia. This is actually a Colombian designer. I picked this up in Cartagena a couple years ago when I was there. I have on some mint or sage wide leg linen pants from Zara. These earrings are from Black and Halo, and I'll put that down in the description box as well. I picked these up a while ago from Farfetch. I actually love these. I call them my door knocker earrings because they're very reminiscent of like the Versace Medusa sign. So yes, I'm gonna go downstairs, head to the gift shop. I need to pick up some mousse because I didn't bring that. I have 4C hair, so when my hair does revert back, if I'm sweating too much or if I'm doing too much, I'm gonna get like all these fuzzies in my braids, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna go and get some mousse. I need to pick up a couple other little toiletries that I know I packed, but since I haven't fully unpacked yet, they're not here. Let me show you guys my bag. I just realized that I hadn't. My little mini from Chloe. It's not coming through in the camera, but this is a silver this is a metallic like gray color. It matches really, really well with my outfit. I realized during the color that this is looking like it's the same color, but this is actually a mint green sage color. It's actually called Honeydew. That's the official color of the nail powder. And ring is from Amazon. And I think that's it. Oh, and food. We need to go get breakfast. Also, we are on the hunt for Afrochella tickets. So hopefully by the time y'all seeing this vlog, y'all would have seen me on customs_chic. Yes, that's my Instagram, at Afrochella with WizKid. So I go to the local bank who is selling Afrochella tickets. I tried to get them online, and then I thought, you know what, this is too much, and what if these tickets turn out to be a scam? Let me just go and do something legitimate. I go ahead and get my tickets. I hang out by the pool a little bit afterwards. All right, we finally made it to the pool. I got my Afrochella tickets, so that is great. I actually went and got them at the First National Bank, which is literally right next to the Mob and Pick. But they just pulled, like, it's really not cool. So now they're telling people that we need to get an active COVID test when we get to the event, which is interesting because we had to get a COVID test to leave wherever we came from to get into Ghana. We had to get a COVID test on site when we landed in Ghana for $150, and now they want an additional $150 at the event. Excuse me. No, excuse them, because that's not gonna work. So we'll see. Hopefully, they said it was a new government mandate, but I'm still not sure why they're passing the cost on to consumers, because that's honestly just the cost of doing business. So it is what it is, kind of thing. I'm just hanging out by the pool here. I did go and have breakfast earlier, but I forgot to film that, or maybe I did get a little bit of clips. I'll shoot it because I did put it on my stories. And then gonna go upstairs and relax for a little bit, and then there's a welcome party, like welcome to Ghana party later on tonight, that I will more than likely be attending. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few. I'll show you guys the pool so you guys can see. It's beautiful. It's very reminiscent of Miami and Florida with all the palm trees, but we're in Accra, Ghana. This is a cool area. This is my rendition. I hang out by the pool a little bit afterwards, and it's just fine. My first couple of days, I decided I'm going to just do some rest and relaxation because the weight of 2021 just kind of fell on me when I got there, right? I was just like, you start recapping the year and you're just like, oh my gosh, like all the things that have happened. You start assessing your goals that you've like either accomplished or wanted to accomplish, and then you start, you know, assessing what's coming up for the new year. So I did a lot of rest and relaxation the first couple of days. I went to the Black Star Square, which is sort of Ghana's revolutionary independence area. There's 3 unknown soldiers who fought in the war and then came back because they were being promised, where Ghana was being promised independence. So that place is like really symbolic for the Ghanaian people, and it's also a really good photo op. I went in 2019 and kind of bombed that photo, and I told myself, you're gonna come back and you're gonna take a better picture. And I did. I did. This is the picture. This is the picture. So this is one of the times where I had another chauffeur from the hotel just kind of take me around, enjoy the sights. I didn't do like the Elamina Castle and all of the like tourist attractions or like the slave castles and all that, because I had done that before, and it's quite a way. It's probably like 3 hours from across, so it just wasn't on the schedule this time. I did more things locally, like I went to the, it is day, I don't know, it's day 3, my third full day. I'm at the pool again. I've been so bad at this vlog. I don't know why, because I've just been kind of taking it in and relaxing and doing all of the things. Went to the art museum earlier today. I'm gonna speak up because of the speakers right there. Went to the art museum, that was nice. Went to the market, picked up some things. I'll throw in some footage of that. Today is a super relaxing day, not doing anything after this. Hanging out really. We'll see what we'll get into. So if there's not that much, oh, I think they're like setting up for a party or something. Let's see. I'm kind of hungry, so hopefully the lady brings something over. But I'm starting a new book. It's called His Only Wife. My goal is to finish it before the end of the year, because that will put me at 22 books. And my goal was to read 15. So shout out to finishing out the goals. All right, let me try to get somebody's attention so they can give me some food. And let me. Accra has some of the best clothing boutiques that I have seen, and not only do they showcase and carry American or European designers, they're actually really big on promoting African designers, which you don't see very often outside of Africa. So I was happy to be part of that. I was happy to experience that. I was happy to see all of that. Like, Ghana just had everything for everyone. So by the time the 24th came around, Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. I can't see y'all because of my sunglasses. Actually, is this good lighting? I don't know. I feel like it's too, saturation is off. There we go. Okay, good morning. Merry Christmas Eve. I decided to sleep in today, but the day's about to get started. Going to go do a little bit of shopping. Yesterday we went to the markets. I'm gonna try to film a little bit more of that too. I've been burned before by taking out my electronics when I was in the Congo, so I try to not take them out as much when I'm by myself, or like when I'm like really not trying to pay attention, but I'm like kind of like in the mood. So today we are going to Africa, Ghana, which is a local boutique that I've seen on Instagram, so I'm super excited to go there. And then we're gonna go to brunch at this place called the Rose Garden. Come back, probably hit the pool, of course. Gotta hit the pool every single day because I packed all of those bathing suits, so hello. And then from there, probably come back and take a nap, power down some. There's a Christmas Eve party this evening at the hotel, so super easy, you don't have to go anywhere. So I'm excited about that, and then we'll go from there. Don't mind my messy bed. Everything else around the room is actually pretty well put together. I think I've given you guys a view of the room, but I'll show it to you once I've now that I've fully settled in. I was going to move and go somewhere else, but I just decided to stay at the Mop and Pick for the entire stay. So I'll show you guys around. I've kind of like set up shop down there. Do you guys see that? Those are my shoes. That's the ironing board and stand. Obviously that's self-explanatory. I iron every day. My shoes are there. Most of my clothes are still in the suitcase. I do have a couple of items that are going to wrinkle, so I've decided to hang them up. I put my dirty clothes down there so that they can just be dirty by themselves. Obviously all utensils. Now that you guys see me in the mirror, let me go ahead and show you guys my outfit of the day. I am super in love with this bustier top from ASOS. It's actually a linen blend and it's cream. Absolutely adore. I'm wearing my favorite jeans from Missguided. These are the Maison Margiela dupes. Again, Chanel dad dupes from ASOS as well. I'm only wearing these for comfort right now. I actually plan to wear a different shoe, and let me just show it to you guys. This is my Felicity bag from Instagram. I think you guys know that boutique, but I'm going to wear the outfit with these shoes, and these are a dupe from Pretty Little Thing. These are a dupe of the Awake Mode Friend sandal, which are absolutely delicious. Last night I actually took the time, and this is how I know I iron these pants even though they're defying me. I actually ironed out these fringes and then I brushed them out just so that they, you know, do what they're supposed to do on the shoe, or with the shoe. Here we go. So all right, let's get going. I slept in today. No busy schedule, nowhere I have to absolutely be, so that's totally fine. Let me get out the way. Yeah, so I slept in today. Oh, and this ring, oh my gosh, let me show y'all. This ring is from Aldo, but it's absolutely stunning. I love it. I love all the drama about this ring. Oh, let's get into it. Focus. That's probably better. Okay. I slept in today, so by most accounts, I would usually be probably on my way back to the hotel on most days, but it's Christmas Eve. I gotta go to the bank and get another Afrochella ticket for my homeboy who's decided to go. Afrochella tried to play themselves. They were trying to require... Why am I talking to y'all that way? Afrochella tried to play themselves. They tried to require an additional COVID test on top of the one we already took from home to get here and the one that we had to take on site in Ghana. A lot of people boycotted. I left like 2 comments. I usually do not leave comments on like people's pages or things that I don't have some kind of personal connection with, but I was personally connected to my money, and I was like, y'all are playing games. So let me go downstairs before all the drivers are taken. It's 11:30 a.m. here, December 24th, Christmas Eve. I don't think everything is closing early. Actually, I don't think anything is closing early. So that's a blessing in and of itself. So let me get going. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I kind of want to shop and then get myself together for brunch at the Rose Garden. And I emailed them, tried to get a reservation, but for right now it's a party of 1, so it shouldn't be that bad. Let's go. Day, I took it as a day to just relax. I went to the pool. My homeboy came by. He had just landed, so he came by. We went to the pool, had some drinks. It was really nice and refreshing. I took a picture with Santa Claus. And then I went and got like a 2-hour Thai massage. Y'all, when I tell you, I've been to Thailand, but this was the best Thai massage that I've ever had. I didn't get the one where they're kind of like, you know, trying to put your hands and feet all over the place. I was like, I need something relaxing. It's Christmas. Don't stress me out. Like, let's just keep it cozy, okay? So did that Christmas, and then I ended up finally going out. Okay, Ghanaians truly, definitely work on CPT time, okay? So if they tell you they're gonna be ready at 11, that's not true. They're going to be ready at probably 1:30, just because I don't know what it is about the energy after midnight, but it seems like that's when Accra comes alive. Let me take a couple steps back. I did go to the Sandbox Beach Club. One of the nights I was there, or one of the days that I was there, is actually the day that I went to the Apricot Ghana and shot. I'm not gonna really talk about a lot of the things that I bought, because I figured I kind of like separate those videos. So all of the things that I purchased in Ghana, you guys will see and I will share, just not in today's video. Today we're just recapping the trip as a whole. So went to the Sandbox Beach Club. That was super cool. It was indoor and outdoor kind of vibes. It was right on the water. female DJs. I mean, it was everything. And I actually ended up going with the owner of the shop. She was so sweet, Sylvia, and she kind of like took me in, and we went out, hung out with her husband and her husband's friends and her friends, and like a bunch of married couples is who I hung out with that night. So that was cool. When I started going out, morning of December 26th, approximately like 12:41, I leave my hotel room and I go meet my homeboys at this. It's supposed to be like a champagne campaign party. We get there. The place is actually a little bit hard to find, but I'm kind of like telling my Uber driver, I'm like, follow the music, follow the music. So we get there, and it's a nice kind of vibe. There's a lot of people, and it's pretty late, but it's still super humid, and it's like a completely outdoor event. And I thought, this is not for me. Like, we were getting hot. My homeboy was like, yo, I'm sweating, I'm in a white t-shirt, like this is not a good look for the girls. And I'm like, oh gosh, this guy. So we end up leaving there and we head somewhere else in Osu. So Osu is where most of like the nightlife party is in Accra. It is pretty much spread out throughout, but Osu is probably like the concentrated area. So if you think like a downtown area or like where all the clubs are at, Osu is that equivalent. So we get to Osu and it's like 1:30 at this point. And mind you, there's no one there, like no one. But everyone's anticipating, and I'm like, it's 1:30. Like, you know, in America, you're getting last call very soon, okay? And if you're in Vegas, maybe you have like 2 more hours or so. We're vibing for like an hour and a half. We order some bottles of champagne. We're just kicking it, talking, like, you know, rehashing our day and talking about how much fun we're having in Accra. And then my friend's friend comes over, and next thing I know, y'all, I am in the middle of a music video. In the middle of a music video. There's people everywhere. No one is masked. I'm just like, what is happening? But the vibes are so good, you don't want to leave. And someone's like, no, I can't watch. But it's like, no, please, I can't, I won't, I need to. Ended up being a really, really good night. I don't leave there until like 5:45 in the morning. Y'all, I cannot tell you the last time well, it was New Year's Day. When I do this with my family all the time, we stay up until like we break night, right? But I'm not out. So by the time I get back to my hotel, I jump in the shower and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go downstairs and have breakfast because I'll be the first person there, right? It'll be fresh, and then I can take a nap for the rest of the day. So that's what I did. I ended up going to get breakfast. There was no one there, and I really, really appreciated sort of like the sanitation protocols that they took. There was a buffet, which I know people kind of cringe a little bit about because of COVID, but all of the patrons had to wear gloves as they're kind of like deciding what food items they wanted to pick. So I appreciated that. There was still a lot of social distancing, and because I went early enough, I usually ate breakfast before like 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Just, I don't know why, I just did. So it was always very clean. There was a lot of staff waiting on the actual hotel guests. A lot of people from outside of the hotel. This is true for everybody. Just think about going to have brunch at like, you know, your favorite hotel spot in whatever city you live in. I do this all the time, so I kind of appreciated being like the hotel guest and being like, oh, look at all these people coming here to have brunch and breakfast. It was good. So the day of the 26th, I did nothing. I read this book by a Ghanaian author called His Only Wife, and it was really good and really kind of like on the money, because she talked about a lot of the customs, a lot of the food choices and stuff, and I was experiencing that in real time. So it's almost like my book came to life a little bit more, and I appreciated that. So the 26th. So now all of the events that I'm here for, right? So Sip and Slay Ghana, Afrochella, the meetup with Tanika B, they're all now happening in the next couple of days or so. So now I'm like, all right, let's like, we really got to do this. But before I do that, we have got to stay tuned for part 2. This has already been 30 minutes. So I know you guys are like, where is the good stuff? But I'm going to keep you guys in suspense. These are just some pics of Accra. So please stay tuned for part 2 of my Coachella sort of vlog, sort of talk over. I appreciate y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.